designed for salesperson by salespeople. It not only help you to manage your entire sales pipeline, but also help you to give a strategic overview of your entire business. It can surely help your firm to increase its sales efficiency by 35%. So we are having here Mr. Umakant as a co-host and our speaker, Mr. Rakesh Bhatna. As many of us already know him and familiar with him, he is already a young and passionate sales trainer and consultant for many of the sales and business development firms. He also he not only help you to grow your entire sales process by 50% in it help your firm to grow by 50% its entire sales revenue with all its strategic approach in sales. So since it's not secret that every salesperson wants to sell, move faster and efficiently, so today's session on sales velocity with Mr. Prakash Bhatna will help you to focusing on the same and will help you to identify where the barriers of conversion crop up during the entire sales cycle. Also, at the end of the session, we will be sharing you a feedback link where your views are always important for us. So I will ask Mr. Prakash Bhatna now to take it ahead from here. Thank you. Mr. Prakash, all over
Yeah,
to you.
thank you. Thank you very much, Pooja, for the nice and brief introduction. And I welcome each one of you today once again to our second session of the sixth series sales acceleration program session. So I would urge each one of you to take advantage of this entire program, because this is one program wherein we will be talking right from lead generation to deal closure. And yeah, good to see a full house. Good to see a full house today, even Friday evening, wherein there can be too many things, too many options right now at this point of time for you. But then you all chose to come onto this side of the platform. So thank you very much for that. Now, what we will be talking about today is sales velocity. Okay, one of the most important topic. But before jumping into the topic, let me share my screen with each one of you. So please tell me if my screen is visible. Just type yes in the chat box. It would be great. Okay, great. So how we will be taking it ahead is we will stick to a session for 45 minutes, and then we'll leave it open for Q&A. Definitely, the topic today that we will be talking of is applicable to both startups, big companies, SMEs, MSMEs, and so on and so forth, right? Because this is one of the most important metric that every organization, every entrepreneur, every business owner, every CEO, every VP, every leader has to track it. Okay, that is what we will be talking about. And I had been doing this diligently with all my clients that I'm consulting, and I had been also doing this in my professional ecosystem also. Okay, so but before even jumping into the topic, let me take a couple of minutes to introduce about my company, which is into high sales consulting. What we do, we make sales and selling easy. Okay, जिससे भी मैं बात करता हूँ सेल्स के बारे में, तो एक ही मुझे बोला जाता है कि sales is one thing, Prakash, I am not comfortable, so why don't let someone else take care of it. I'm okay to do manufacturing, production, operations, HR, everything else, but sales is not my cup of tea and I don't want to do it. So to remove that fear, we have started high sales consulting, and touchwood, by God's grace, we had been doing well with a lot many consulting assignments for solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, as well as SMEs. Okay, our journey, we started off last year when the pandemic just hit us all, 1st March 2020, and in the last 1.5 years, we have been able to train, talk, discuss, consult more than 5,000 professionals, entrepreneurs, and business owners. Our journey has been a roller coaster ride. We have done one of the biggest sales conference of the year at the start of this particular year in Jan. Some of the programs that we did for many of the corporates, how customers buy, sell on value, not on price, negotiate better, get better at closing deals, digital marketing, how to build a massive sales pipeline using referral strategy, cold calling techniques, prospecting, lead generation, negotiation, art of war, you name it, and many of the sales topics we have already covered. Some of the companies that have already been a part of it, some of the people from different organizations who have been a part of our sales program, sales training program, sales workshops. So these are some of the names that have come or be in a part of our ecosystem. So that's a small snippet of our journey where we had been, who have been associated with us. Now let's deep dive into the topic. Okay. So sales velocity, नाम मतलब यार पहले तो बहुत ही अजीब है नाम है sales velocity. So the discussion that we will be doing in today, it will be interactive for sure. मुझे भी थोड़ा लगना चाहिए कि मैं कंप्यूटर से बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ, मैं भी इंसानों से बात कर रहा हूँ मैं. So I would definitely need your help at point of time. So please keep typing in the chat box. Please keep writing in the chat box. That will help me understand that you all are there and we all are having discussions. Okay. So please tell me, how many people are comfortable with maths? Just type yes in the chat box. Maths कौन है जो बहुत ही strong है? Type yes in the chat box if you're good with maths and so on and so forth. I would be more than happy to see that. Okay, yes, 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 nice. Okay, so lot of people maths. Okay, okay. Because आज का जो topic है sales velocity, it's all about numbers and sales is all about numbers. Business is all about numbers. अगर business में numbers नहीं है, numbers क्या है? If a person is paying you 10,000 rupees, 10 rupees or even 1 rupee, that is a number to me. Okay? बिना numbers के business नहीं है, बिना numbers का sales नहीं है, बिना numbers के marketing नहीं है, बिना numbers के कोई function नहीं है. जब business ही नहीं है तो कोई function नहीं रहेगा. So today we will just touch upon something about numbers, but this number, the numbers that I would be talking of, govern most of the sales function. Most of the sales function. अगर ये numbers आपने by heart कर लिया या तो फिर इसके ऊपर mastery पा ली, तो you will master your business. A sales professional will master his pipeline. An entrepreneur will master his outcome. Okay. So absolutely critical. So आप अपना pen और paper साथ में लेके रखिएगा because आज बहुत number crunching होगा. Okay. So no worries. I was just joking. So I would like to ask a question. What is the difference between sales velocity and sales speed? Or let's say sales छोड़ दीजिएगा. What is the difference between velocity and speed? कौन बता सकता है मुझे? Who can tell me? Just type it in the chat box. What is the difference between speed and what is the difference between velocity? I would love to see. Anyone, please type it in the chat box. Sales और velocity में क्या difference है? Don't worry. Velocity is number achieved and speed depends on how soon you achieve it. Great, Nagesh. Anyone else? Please keep typing. Please keep typing. Velocity means distance divided by time. Okay, that is a beautiful formula. Okay. What else? What else? थोड़ा physics थोड़ा पीछे जाइए. School के ज़माने में जाइएगा. I know we all are out of that and it's been quite some time, but very important. Speed is time to cover. Velocity is the rate at which it is covered. Speed with proper direction, absolutely. Speed with proper direction. ये किसने बोला है? Manish, you are bang on. Yes, Ekta, bang on. Speed and velocity में एक ही difference है. Velocity is speed is nothing कि हम कितने speed से जा रहे हैं. अगर मुझे बॉम्बे से बैंगलोर जाना है, तो मैं डिसाइड करता हूं कि मैं 100 किलोमीटर पर आवर में जाऊं, 1000 किलोमीटर पर आवर में जाऊं. तो स्पीड इज नथिंग but the speed at which I am traveling from point A to point B. Velocity is nothing but the distance traveled with a particular speed in a particular direction. Okay. Velocity is nothing but distance traveled in a particular direction and in a particular way. So that is velocity. तो अगर हम 120 किलोमीटर पर आवर नॉर्थ डायरेक्शन में जा रहे हैं, दैट इज वेलोसिटी. वेलोसिटी हमेशा डायरेक्शन के साथ रहता है. स्पीड इज जस्ट अ स्पीड. यू आर ट्रैवलिंग फ्रॉम पॉइंट ए टू पॉइंट बी. स्पीड कभी भी नेगेटिव नहीं होता, स्पीड कभी भी न्यूट्रल नहीं होता. वेलोसिटी नेगेटिव होता है, न्यूट्रल होता है, पॉजिटिव होता है. दैट इज द डिफरेंस. सो बहुत होगी फिजिक्स की बातें. यार प्रकाश क्या बात कर रहा है, ये सेल्स में कैसे, मतलब हाउ इज दिस रिलेटेड टू सेल्स? Okay, boss, this is the only thing that is related to the sales, and physics concepts are being now applied to sales also. So nothing to worry. Sales velocity is nothing but a rate and direction in which deals are closed. Okay, जिस स्पीड से हम डील्स क्लोज करते हैं और हमारा क्लोजर किस डायरेक्शन में जा रहा है, पॉजिटिव डायरेक्शन में जा रहा है, नेगेटिव डायरेक्शन में जा रहा है, दैट इज सेल्स वेलोसिटी. I hope you all are clear between speed and velocity. So sales velocity is one of the most important concept in modern times. And अगर sales velocity को हम master कर लिया, अभी भी मैं बोल रहा हूँ मैं, 80%, 60 to 70% of your sales elements will be in control. You will be able to manage your business. Velocity, sales velocity is nothing but rate and the speed with which we are closing the deal and the direction in which we are closing the deal. Okay. So this, we will just slightly cover the definition a bit more. Sales velocity is a measurement of how fast you are making money. How fast, when I say you, a sales professional or a business person or an entrepreneur or a CEO or a VP, how fast you are making your money. Either it can be you or your company. How fast are you making the money? Point number two, it looks at how quickly leads are moving through your pipeline. मतलब आप कितने नए कस्टमर कितने कम समय में डाल रहे हो. Okay, so that is sales velocity for you. Now why sales velocity is very important? Can anyone tell me why sales velocity is important? Please type it in the chat box. Why is it important? क्यों करना है हमें, मतलब क्यों देखना है? Why sales velocity is important? Anyone? Just type it out, whatever you think so. I'm sure, come on, you can put your head to it. You can wrap your head around it, around this particular thought. Why sales velocity is important? क्यों important है? There is definitely a reason. To know the growth of the venture, to grow the business, velocity is important, depends on the target taken by any organization, business achievement, positive cash flow. Okay, get clarity in your pipeline. Amit, you are almost close. Year on year growth. Yes, Roy. Great. So, great comment. So, yes, all these are outcomes that we are talking of. But sales velocity is important for all of these following metrics that we are talking of over here today. Okay. First, overall health of the business. Sales velocity is very important for the overall health of the business. Okay, कि मेरा बिजनेस सही कर रहा है या नहीं कर रहा है मुझे नहीं पता. तो for it to be understood, sales velocity is a very beautiful metric which will give me some understanding कि मेरी बिजनेस किस कंडीशन में, अच्छी है या बुरी है. सेकंड, डेफिनेटली अगर आपके पास प्रोडक्ट है, सर्विस है, सॉल्यूशन है, आपकी सेल्स टीम भी होगी. आपकी सेल्स टीम सही तरीके से काम कर रही है या नहीं कर रही है, दैट effectiveness of your sales team is also being given by only this metric. Third, sales process जो होती है, optimization for higher conversion you can do it. Fourth, आप मार्केटिंग में पैसा तो डाल रहे हो लेकिन वो सही दिशा में डाल रहे हो. आर यू पुटिंग इट इन द राइट डायरेक्शन, राइट चैनल, आफ्टर राइट कस्टमर्स और फाइंडिंग इन राइट कस्टमर्स. द एफर्ट्स ऑफ मार्केटिंग, द ROI can also be measured. Fifth, higher sales velocity means more revenue in less time. Okay. Sixth, it helps you in better forecasting. So there are many who commented business growth, outcomes, so on and so forth. All these are outcomes that we are talking of. All these are outcomes that we are talking of. Everything. So these are all the 5 or 6 reasons that we are talking of, which gives a better understanding of the entire sales velocity. Okay. So please be clear. These are the reasons why it becomes so important. So when it becomes so important, can anyone tell me how sales velocity can be measured? We have talked about physics, we have talked about its relationship with sales, we have talked about sales velocity, We have spoken about how it is important. Can anyone tell me, can anyone type it in the chat box? What are the parameters or what are the variables that make sales velocity? Can anyone type it in the chat box? Performance, ROI analysis. Okay. What else? What else? Revenue. Your hands should be typing fast. It's as if you're chatting. Conversion. Okay. Conversion is only one word. There are many elements to it, Ashish, but good one. Number of clients into value of deals. Yes, Atul, you are almost close to it. Relationships, Swapnil. That's right. Power is fluctuating, so internet is unstable. Please add me quickly. Enquiry generation. Okay. What else? What else? Revenue growth per customer. Absolutely beautiful answers. So let's now see number of deals closed in a period, business development, ROI and marketing. Okay, great, great, superb. Thank you very much for your responses. But भैया, sales velocity इतना complicated नहीं है. It's just not at all complicated. Okay, sales velocity has or comprises of only 4 parameters. And please take it in writing. I will show a practical example of how to calculate sales velocity for your business. But right now, there are only 4 elements of how a sales velocity is calculated. And mind you, this is not a conceptual or this is not a theoretical subject that I'm talking of. This is a practical. This I am using it with all my clients that I'm doing a sales consulting. Plus, I have also used it in many of my organizations that I worked. I worked for Sodexo, I worked for Godrej, I worked for Ingram Micro, Amar Chitragatha. I have used sales velocity almost from my third or fourth job, and it has always given me results. Okay. So now, what are the 4 elements that we are talking of? First, someone told me number of leads. So velocity, when we say, there will always be a numerator, there will always be a denominator. स्पीड का डेफिनेशन है डिस्टेंस अपॉन टाइम, वेलोसिटी का डेफिनेशन है डिस्प्लेसमेंट अपॉन टाइम. Okay, you can check the physics. This is what the definition is. So something will always be divided by time. That is velocity for you. Sales, this formula, because since we are talking of sales velocity, it will also be divided by time. So let's see what are the numerator elements are. Okay, so इसलिए मैं बोल रहा हूँ, today we will be talking about maths and numbers. But this number will change your business. This number will change your perspective. So ध्यान से सुनिएगा. Just focus on this. 3 elements. Number of leads. And here, when I talk number of leads, these are number of opportunities. Qualified leads. These are just not कि मैंने किससे बात किया है, just spoken to someone and he said, okay, I am interested. No. These are the opportunities that you have qualified and you know that this is a person who has the money, who has the budget, who has the authority, who has the need to buy my product, solution, service. Point number 1. Second element, average deal size. Okay. Second element, average deal size. Third element, conversion rate. Someone typed me in the chat box that it's a conversion rate that we are talking of. Yes, conversion rate. Absolutely. Okay. Then we are talking of, these are the numerator. Denominator, it is average time taken to close the deal. Average time taken to close the deal. So let me repeat. This is very important. Most important slide of this entire discussion. 1, number of leads, the first element. 2, average deal size. 3, percentage conversion rate. At what rate you are converting your deals. And denominator is in how much time you are converting the deals. Are you clear with this formula? Please type it in the chat box. Yes, if you are clear with this formula, please type it in the chat box. Yes. Great. Swapnil, yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. Fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you very much for your response. So now, since now we have become a bit smarter, okay? We have been talking about sales velocity. Now, the 60 odd people who are here are much more smarter than the other people who have not yet joined this particular program. Okay. So now let's talk about each and every individual element that we are talking of. Okay. these are the only 4 metrics that impact your entire business, impact your entire sales metrics, and impact your entire pipeline, impact your entire sales performance. Okay. Now let's talk individually about these 4 numbers. Okay. The 4 numbers that we are talking of, variables, sorry, not numbers, variables: number of opportunities, average deal size, percentage conversion rate, and average time to convert. Okay. So what do I mean by number of opportunities? That's exactly what I mentioned just now. When I mention number of opportunities, I talk about the qualified opportunities. See, you will all be going out in the market. You will all be chasing out your leads. You will all be chasing your customers. You will be segregating your customers into hot, cold, and warm. Okay. So will you put cold in your opportunities, cold leads in your opportunities? No, you will not put cold leads in your opportunities. Why will you put it in opportunities? At least not now. Maybe 6 months down the line, 8 months down the line, 9 months down the line, you might put it, but at least not now. Okay. So when do I call them opportunities? I will call them opportunities when, this is my parlance, you can use your own metrics. Okay. Not necessary that you need to use the BANT method. You can use any method, but you need to qualify. Qualify when I say, yes, Prakash is the customer who will buy my product, and I have my own metrics to qualify him. I qualify him through using BANT method. What does BANT method say? First, does this customer have the budget for the solution that I'm offering? Second, is he a decision maker? Does he have the authority to make a decision? Is he a decision maker? Is he an influencer? Or he is just a person who will block my deal? So I need to be very sure what is his authority in the entire chain of hierarchy. Okay. Third, I have found out he has the budget. He is the decision maker. But you also need to understand whether he needs my product, whether there is a need for my solution that I'm offering. That how you are going to do it. You are going to do it through spin selling. You are going to do it through asking questions. You are going to do it through various ways of that you are devised on your own. Okay. Once you understood, he has the budget to pay to me. He is the decision maker, and he also has the need for my product. Now, now the last parameter, will he buy my product in this particular month, in this particular week, in the next 2 days, or will he take 6 months to 9 months to 1 year? That is also important, right? Only having budget, authority, and need will not qualify him as an opportunity. If in this month he is ready to buy it, it becomes my hot opportunity. Okay. So this is my filter criteria. You can use your filter criteria, but the overall objective, the first parameter, number of opportunities, will only be those which are qualified. Okay. Now let's go to the second most critical element, which is average deal size. Now, how do we calculate average deal size? Again, simple formula. Average deal size is nothing. Total revenue from all the deals. Suppose if you have got 100 in this particular month, or let's say in this particular quarter, whatever is the time period, इस महीने में you have earned 100 rupees, and the deals that you have cracked this 100 rupees is 5 deals. It took you 5 deals to get 100 rupees. So what is the average?
ये गिरा है, इसके अंदर तो नहीं गिरा कई बार.
Guys, can you please go on, please?
कहीं गिर गई है.
So it took 5 deals to close the deals.
लेकिन कहाँ गिरी है?
So it took 5 deals to close 100 rupees. So what is the average deal size? Can anyone type it in the chat box? 20. Yes, Nagesh, absolutely. So everyone is good at numbers now. So you all have become a pro. Superb. Fantastic. Awesome. So yes, 20 is average deal size. I hope this point is very clear. See, these 4 parameters are very important. Why I'm taking time? because understanding this, when we do a practical exercise right now, taking some business of yours, it will help you to understand what I'm talking about. So 100 is the revenue, 5 deals I have closed, average deal size is 20. It's as simple as that. Okay. So you calculate your average deal size. Now, many of the people say, okay, I have 5 crore, 10 crore, 100 crore, 50 rupees, 100 rupees. The total revenue is what you decide. The total number of deals is what you decide for your business. But this is how you calculate your average deal size. Okay. Third, conversion rates. Okay. Conversion rates. How do you calculate the conversion rate? Again, one more simple formula. You can please write it down or you can take a screenshot. This is important. How do you calculate the conversion rates? Again, that is very simple. I have closed 10 deals. Okay. I have had 100 interactions. मैंने 100 लोगों से बात करी है और मैंने जाके 10 deals close करी है. So what is my conversion percentage? Right? 10%. Right? Is this clear? Conversion rate? Please tell me if yes, please type it in the chat box if it is clear. Absolutely, Ashish, Nagesh, right? Great, great. So that is my conversion percentage. Okay. So out of 4 parameters, 3 parameters I am sorted. First, I have qualified my lead. I know now this guy is going to buy the product from me. So that is one opportunity. 2, I know my average deal size. 3, I know my conversion percentage. At any given point of time, 20, 25% or 10% is what I close the deals. मैं 100 लोगों से बात करता हूं तो 10 लोग deal close करता हूं मैं. Okay. Now comes the denominator part, which is the most important part. Okay. What is the most important part? Denominator. Denominator again is defined by another formula, which is nothing but total number of days for all deals and number of deals. Simple. Okay. अगर मुझे 90 दिन, if I took 90 days to close 10 deals, then what is the average sales cycle? Again, I repeat, if I had taken 90 days to close 10 deals, so what is the average cycle? Let me see how many. Great, Manish, you are right. Swapnil, you are right. 9. Okay. So now you have all the 4 parameters with you. You have all the 4 parameters with you. You just put those numbers, you get your sales velocity. Now, why sales velocity is important? We all are sure, we all are clear, we all know the importance of it. But यार इसको use कैसे करना है? So far so good. Are you guys all with me till now? Now we will be jumping into a practical. Are you all guys with me till now? With sales velocity? Yes? Can I go to the practical session? Great, great. Now here comes the interesting stuff. Can you all see the screen? Just type yes in the chat box. Okay, great. Okay, great. So this is the most interesting stuff. This is the Excel sheet calculator that I have created. Yes, definitely I have taken it from some online system, and I have tried to customize it to my requirement. Okay. So now when अभी तक तो हमने sales velocity देखा कि boss what is it that it does, how to create the formula, how to create the numbers. But यार, do I need to keep it only as a mathematical exercise? No, boss, that is not the intent. We are not here to learn. We are here to learn how to practically use it in my business. How to use to see the performance of salesperson. How to understand how the pipeline is managing. And believe me, I was leading Sodexo for education segment, Pan India. Then I was with Vendyman as a vice president, Sodexo as a vice president. And when I used to manage my team, the only review that I used to do is sales pipeline velocity or sales velocity. This will give me how good is my pipeline. This will give me how my salespersons are performing. This will give me with respect to the target, are we close to the target or we are off the target. This will give me the top clients that I need to be chasing after. This will give me the conversions ratio. This will give me whether I will be I will be able to achieve my target quarter on quarter or not. This will also give me my cities. I always used to handle pan India. Okay, which city is performing better, which city is performing bad, or where improvement is required, or where my attention is required. This only 4 parameters used to do that. No complication. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let me who would like to volunteer for their business? Anyone who would like to volunteer, please type. Whoever types first in the chat box, we will take their business and put some numbers to it and see how it shapes. Okay, Avnish Srivastav, you have mentioned it. So please unmute yourselves and let me know the numbers. Avnish, you can unmute yourselves.
Yeah, thank you.
Great, Avnish. So let's talk of what business are you in?
I've just started my own consulting business for R&D.
For a
Consulting business for learning and development. Yeah.
Okay, great. When you say learning and development, what would be your TG?
It is basically I'm looking for the MSME as a segment.
Okay, okay. And any particular industry that you are talking of, or it's general?
Majority would be services and the manufacturing piece.
Okay, okay. So do you have these numbers with you? Yeah, mota moti.
And not yet. Not. I have an idea, but I would not say that I'm prepared with the numbers.
Okay, so then will you be able to put these numbers, or how is it? Do we take it?
I can try, but I don't know exactly whether it will be logically correct. I would rather opt out. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense, Prakash.
Okay, okay, great. So anyone else who has decent size of business, मतलब जो कर रहे, so that others can also understand. So please, okay, Ashish, yes, please go on. Unmute yourselves. Ashish, unmute yourselves.
Yes, Prakash.
Hey, hi, evening, Ashish.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, good evening.
A bit about your background, what business you are in, please.
See, I'm into this chemicals for the personal care industry.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
we do.
you are in
yes.
B2B or B2C?
Yeah, we're into B2B.
Superb, great. So आपको थोड़ा बहुत तो idea होगा ना numbers के?
Yes.
Okay, great, superb, great. So Ashish, let's do this exercise. So don't worry about whether it is right or wrong. It is just a matter of 1 week practice, and you will be hands-on. Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes.
let's now start putting the numbers. Whatever your target, I don't know what your targets are. Okay. So let's say for Mumbai, you have kept a target of what are the numbers that you are talking of? 1,000, 10,000?
No, not that much, but you can consider 100.
100?
Yes.
Okay, great. So now let's talk of what are your number of active leads right now at this point of time?
Number of active leads, I will say
Opportunities.
50.
50. Okay. What is your average deal size?
Average deal size. I want to miss. I'm confused on this. Deal size means what?
Deal size is total number of deals divided, like let's say if your total revenue in a month is 100 rupees, okay, and 5 customers have given you 100 rupees, that means your average deal size is 20.
Okay.
Every
so,
customer is contributing 20.
Okay. So average deal size, I will take 5 lakhs.
5 lakhs. Okay.
It will come in rupee, right?
Yeah. Rana, rupee.
Yes.
Okay. What is your win rate?
The win rate here is, as of now, it's, I will say 5%.
5%. What is your sales cycle? एक डील क्लोज करने के लिए कितना दिन लगता है आपको?
It takes around 6 months.
6 months, 180 days पकड़ू?
180 days.
Okay. So if you see, your average sales velocity is 6,900 per day.
6,900 per day. Okay.
Okay, this is your average sales velocity. Now the target that you have put 100, I don't know whether it is right or wrong.
This 100 is what? It will come in terms of number or
Number.
value?
So what is your Bombay target? 1 lakh, 2
Okay,
lakh?
so it will be value, right?
Yeah.
It is 1 CR.
1 CR, na? ठीक है. So I get it. So now when we talk of 1 CR, just imagine where you are in 6 months, and this is the annual, right? That we are talking of.
1 CR is monthly.
Monthly. Okay. So then you are way behind your numbers. Okay. So what happens is, so let's now I put imaginary numbers over here. So here you are, Pune guy is having 45 leads. His average deal size is 4,50,000. His closing rate is 15%, and he is taking 150 days. Okay. So let's talk of only these two numbers right now.
Okay.
So if you see who is performing better.
So this Pune guy is performing better.
In which departments he is performing better?
He is performing better in terms of sales cycle.
Right.
Win rate is more.
Right. Okay. So if you see, you can analyze yourselves, even though the number of active leads are less, and even though the deal size is less, still he is overperforming this guy by 3 times. Only because he is doing it in 30 days less, and he is doing it 10% more better than the other guy.
Right.
So now when you do your review with the team member, you sit with him and understand, ki boss, why his win rate is only 5%. Why is this guy taking 180 days to close the deal? Okay. You know where to review. You know where to focus. We will talk about how to improve the win rate, how to improve the sales cycle, and all those kind of stuff we will talk about. But my intention is to show you, immediately you will see where exactly the challenge is.
Okay, so mainly we need to check on win rate and this sales cycle.
Absolutely, because that is where the challenge is. If you see the niches, the numbers, the sales velocity, here it is a red mark cross.
Okay.
Okay. So this sheet will give you automatically where he is poor.
So this is in comparison of two, or
in comparison to Pune. In comparison to Pune.
In comparison to Pune. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So this is how the entire sales velocity works. Now, when you sit with your Bombay guy, you will tell, hey, Prakash, Ashish, can you go on mute? There is a lot of background noise.
No, I think not from my side, but still I can mute.
Okay. No. If it is team, others, please, can you guys go on mute, except Ashish? There is a lot of background noise.
I would request Mr. Nilesh Sanit to mute himself. Hello, Mr. Nilesh Sanit.
Avnish, can you also mute? Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, Ashish, you understood, right, what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
So this is so when you put in your actual numbers, you need not have to do anything. As a leader, as a professional, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, these are the only 4 metrics that you need to see. Okay. So let me take another city as well. This is how the entire beauty comes to. So let's say we take one more city, which is Bangalore. Let's talk of only 25 leads he is doing. Okay. He is doing 4 lakhs as an average value, but his close rate is, let's say, 30%, and his win rate sales cycle is around 125 days. Now, can you see the numbers?
Yes.
Okay. So if you see, the entire equation changes. So you know your bank, see, everyone will arrive at their targets in a different manner. How Ashish will achieve? You have given Ashish 1 lakh rupees. You have given Prakash 2 lakh rupees. You have given Santosh 3 lakh rupees, and so on and so forth. Okay.
Yeah.
But
So
the way I will reach my targets will be completely different from the way you will reach your target. Someone is good at closing. Someone is good at increasing the value, average value, ticket size. Okay. Someone is good at closing it well before time. They are a very good closer. Usko 150 दिन नहीं चाहिए. Understood? So your coaching, your guidance will have to be basis on these particular parameters. Now let's talk about, you want to improve the performance of Mumbai guy, Prakash. Okay. So what will you improve?
we'll have to increase that win rate, or maybe
how much percentage?
Cycle will have to reduce.
How much percentage win rate? 20%?
Yeah. For example, yes, we need to do 20%.
Okay. Number of active leads you want to increase, or you want to keep it same?
We can keep the same.
Okay. Sales cycle you want to reduce. You can't increase the sales cycle. You want to reduce the sales cycle.
Yeah, we'll have to reduce.
How much that would be?
That I will say 90 days.
90 days. Okay. Okay. So you are saying 50%.
50%.
Right? So now 20% of this is 20% of this becomes, let's say we are talking of what, 7%. 5% का आप बोल रहे हो ना, 20%, or by 20% you are talking about?
You're saying
let's say keep it 20%.
20%, total 20%.
Yeah, and we change the days by 50%, which is 90. Can you just see, only changing the two parameters, what is the output that he is giving you? Can you see the magic?
Yeah.
From 7,000 rupees, he has jumped to 55,000 rupees.
55,000 rupees, right?
But आपको लगता है easy है ये? Okay. So when I say easy है कि नहीं है, but at least it gives you an indication, it gives you a direction. What is the discussion that you need to do with your team member? It gives you a direction how you need to guide him and coach him, rather than talking अरे क्यों नहीं हो रहा, क्यों नहीं हो रहा, क्यों नहीं हो रहा. Just keep on hounding him. You know how and what topics to discuss with him. Right. So
yes.
So this is a beautiful tool. This is a beautiful Excel sheet which I've created, which will give you a clear direction where your organization is going. So suppose if your Bombay guy is weak and is falling below the targets, you know where it is weak, and every month you know your Bombay market is, your targets will never achieve. And if your target is never achieved, it will reflect in your business performance. If it reflects in your business performance, your overall growth of the business will not happen. So only these 4 parameters will give you a complete health of your business. Are we clear? Anyone has any question apart from Ashish, please type it in the chat box.
So here, how to match that? For example, target I said 100. So we need to check on that velocity, right? By changing this win rate and reducing this sales cycle.
Yeah. So let's say you are talking of 55,000 in a day, right? So in 30 days, let's say, what will he be doing in? He will be doing 16 lakhs,
1.65.
16.5 lakhs.
Yes.
That's what he would be doing. And you are talking of 1 crore. He's still short of 84 lakhs.
Right.
The only way is he has to have number of deals actively. Okay. So let's say he has 100 deals. If he's doing 100 deals, then your number will be this.
Yes. So you'll have to increase number of deals also.
Absolutely. Number of deals or average deal size or win rate.
Yeah.
Yeah. All 3.
Yes.
You understood?
Yeah, I got it now. Yes.
Okay. So that is how I am talking of. This is the beauty of this entire sales velocity, which gives you the power to do the entire numbers, to calculate the entire numbers.
Right.
Okay. So anyone, any questions on this before we move on to the next topic?
Hi, Prakash, Avnish, a quick question.
Please go on.
I come from a financial services background, so I'm trying to correlate what you are trying to suggest here.
Right.
Obviously, it's a beautiful calculator. It actually gives a lot of indication too. So one question always has come in mind while depending upon different businesses would be the outliers. For example, when we talk about the average deal size. Now, obviously, it, as you know, the market would, in my case, the reason I'm asking this question because I was trying to, as you said, my TG would be a MSME, which may start from a single business owner. It can up to any family business, maybe of 10 years as well. So obviously, their budgets may vary, and hence, how do we actually take it? What should be the right parameter of taking an average in terms of, because if let's say there's a deal which happens to 50 lakhs, for in my case, LND is something which is not weighted very much. For example, you know, I may be doing a session which may be priced of 50,000 rupees for you, and somebody has also landed up paying me 5 lakhs for the same session, for example.
Right.
You know the background that we come from.
Yes.
So in such situation, is there a percentage that we should keep in mind of deviations?
I'll tell you. So your outliers will never be more than 10% of your entire business, Avnish.
Okay.
And
size of business.
Yeah, mostly. I am also in the consulting business. So what I do a consulting right from 50,000 to 2 lakhs also, or 3 lakhs also. Okay. But my average comes down to 1.5 to 1.75.
Makes sense.
Okay.
10% is the benchmark.
Yes. So I take that as an average, not the lower one, not the higher one. That's the reason sales velocity is a law of averages. It never mentions you exact order value. It always talks about average deal size.
Because the sales equation that you are sharing is beautiful. We have used it earlier, but the only challenge that faces, because in our case, the variation is so huge. You will not imagine I am doing currently a workshop for Airtel.
Right.
And that you can't, I can't disclose here. Its size is so pathetic. But I had to consume my time because I was focusing on my sales velocity. That's all.
Absolutely. Otherwise, so how do we reach out to our target? See, our target sales velocity is an indicator, Avnish. Okay. This is not the Bible. This needs to keep on changing every quarter. Okay.
Progression.
Yes. Evolve hota hai. Every quarter the numbers keep on refining themselves. The target, Manish has written कि यार Bombay का 1 crore का target है. Doesn't that mean the target needs to be revised? Yes, absolutely. I don't even know whether 100 वो sales का बंदा कर पाएगा कि नहीं कर पाएगा. That the management has to decide कि 50 रखना है कि 100 रखना है. If 100 is a market that is already available, that means the salesperson is not performing. If the market is not there, then the salesperson will die a natural death.
One last question for the section of it. It's interesting subject. That's why. Now, as we were discussing, we may have segments of TGs of different brackets as well. For example, a small manufacturing unit in a suburban area.
It will be different. You are
right. Is it good that we should do calculations bucket wise?
Bucket wise. Sales velocity is always bucket wise. I have bucketed small companies, which is 50 to 1.5 lakh का consulting assignment जो मुझे चाहिए.
Right.
1.5 to 3 and above. So these are the 3 buckets that I have put in.
Thank you. Makes sense. Thank you, Prakash.
Okay. Thank you. Done. So we will continue with the discussion. Q&A में हम बात करेंगे because I need to cover something else as well. So I hope you got a hang of it. You got a gist of it. Beautiful sheet, beautiful topic, and this solves half your problem in managing the show. So let me again go back to my. Okay. So guys, we have understood what this is all about. What am I talking? Sales velocity, how important it is. How only 4 parameters gives us lot of control, lot of power. The moment you see this, आपको powerful लगता है. Now you will start feeling I am so much powerful because I have the data, I have the numbers, I have the screen in front of me. I know how Prakash is performing. I know where to guide him, where to coach him, how to talk to him. Okay. But how do we improve this? Okay. How do we improve this? All 4 parameters need to be improved. Okay. First, boost your sales opportunity. Many of the times what happens is when we talk of opportunities, हम ना leads डाल के रख देते हैं. मतलब एक बंदे ने मेरे से फोन पे बात किया है, I call that as an opportunity also. Okay. एक बंदा 6 महीने से मेरे से बात कर रहा है, I call that as an opportunity also. No boss, that is not an opportunity. If you are not sure that he is not going to close it in a particular time period, check him out. Okay, your leads need to be qualified, it needs to be quality. Second, scale up your deal size. If your deal is at 5 lakh, is there any way wherein you can scale up your deal size? Like Domino का example ले लो आप. Okay, जब Domino से आप बात करते हो ना, whenever you put an order on Domino's pizza, you will never end up buying pizza. Never. Matlab, I have not seen, at least I have not seen, again outliers, exceptions are there, who always end up buying the cheese, Coke, breads, or some elements. That is a beautiful example of upselling. Okay, so if a pizza is at 800 rupees, you will always end up spending 200 more. That is a beautiful way of increasing your average order value. Or the way Avnish was saying, he is spending a lot of time on small deals, he should focus only on big deals. Now that is an opportunity cost that he needs to weigh the options. So either scale up your deal size or upsell or cross sell, but the entire intention is to increase the deal size. In Sodexo, what I used to do, I used to sell food catering to the schools. Okay, खाना तो मैं बेचता ही था. I used to sell the catering services, but I also used to sell them facility services. I also used to sell the manpower services. So if 1 crore was my average deal value, I used to sell them so many other things. My average deal value used to come to around 1.5 to 2 crores. So I jacked up my average deal value from 1 crore, almost 100% is what I jacked up, only by selling other important elements also. So you can do that, but you need to figure your business. Third, focus on conversion. Okay, first, whatever existing leads are there, the leads that are there in negotiation stage, close that. Don't keep on following up the things that are not going to close. Okay, fourth, shorten your sales cycle. And how all this can be done? Focus on your conversions. How can this be done? When I talk of focus on conversions, you need to negotiate better. You need to know the client's needs better. You need to know who is the decision maker. You need to know the person of authority. You need to know your products well in advance. You need to know what is his buying cycle. You need to know what is his timeline to close the deal. You need to know all this, only then you will be able to and you need to handle his objections better. Only then you will be close it better. How can you shorten the sales cycle? There are many. I have seen many organizations. मैं consulting में बहुत सारे startups and SMEs को कर रहा हूँ मैं. I have seen that every time they keep on sending different proposals. Why the proposals cannot be automated? Why the frameworks cannot be automated? Why the scripts cannot be automated? Why the demo PPT cannot be automated? Why the sales CRM cannot be automated? All these need to be automated, and you need to cut down on the sales cycle. Customer को अगर मैं proposal 1 हफ्ता 10 दिन लगा रहा हूं मैं, how can I reduce it to 3 days only? And that will happen only when you automate things. Okay, so I'm just covering the gist. There are many things that can be covered in this. So I will, anyways, that is at a different session that we will be talking of. Now, since we know how to improve this, can anyone tell me what is the only variable that is in our control? Anyone? We have seen 4 variables: opportunities, average deal size, percentage conversion, and sales cycle. Can any one of you tell me what is the only parameter that is 100% in our control?
Sales cycle by reducing.
Okay, anyone else?
Opportunities to get more leads.
Opportunities, okay, that's good. Sudhir, opportunities, Sudhir. It was Avnish, right, who spoke? Number of leads, Atul, Amit, sales cycle. Okay. So let me put it. Avnish, Sudhir, Atul, you all are right. Shweta, you are right. Opportunities. That's the only parameter that is there in our control. Conversion is not in my control. मैं कितना भी अच्छा कर लूं, still the customer will take his time to come to a decision. It depends on how your product is priced. अगर कम वैल्यू का है तो वो इतना सोचेगा नहीं. अगर 1 करोड़ वाला डील है तो वो 10 लोगों को इन्वॉल्व करेगा. So even though we have given him everything, but he will take his time. So that is not in our control. Deal size. again is not in our control. If you are in a very competitive market, if you need to back the deal, you have to give him discount, and your deal size will automatically keep coming down. That is again is not in our control. Sales cycle, that again is not in our control. The only thing that is in our control is what? Is opportunities. Okay. And friends, we will be talking about opportunities. That is nothing but lead generation, and how we do a complete lead generation, lead nurturing in my next free session, which will be on May 7th. So here we come to end of our discussion. So this will be a continuation. So number of opportunities is the only parameter that stays in our control. That's it. Nothing else is in our control. हमने opportunities manage कर लिया, quality leads manage कर लिया, we are home, we are sorted. Okay. So sales velocity, accelerate your growth with sales velocity. Only 4 parameters that we are talking of: average sales cycle, number of qualified opportunities, percentage converted conversion, and denominator is all divided by time. Okay. So I do a lot of consulting session to many of the corporates. So I have also introducing the Mind the Gap session, which will be a 45-minute free Mind the Gap session to any one of you who would like to have a one-to-one discussion with me. So don't worry, I will be sharing my sales Calendly link with you. You can block my calendar for 45 minutes. Any sales related problem, sales velocity, how to implement it in your organization, you can discuss with me, and I will be more than happy to go on a discussion with you. So with that, thank you very much. And I will be sharing the Calendly list plus the next session list also, next session, which is lead generation and lead nurturing with each one of you, so that you can be a part of this. Thank you very much. And now open for discussions.
Can I ask a question, Prakash? Prashant here.
Yeah, please.
See, in the Excel that we plotted about the sales velocity in the example, we said Puna's strike rate should, we tweaked some of the other factors like conversion rate. In some cases, we converted the average value per client or the term that we used.
Yeah.
And then we are saying towards the end that the opportunities need to increase. The others are not something which are in our hands. So that is somehow, I thought it is little, off tune, because one side we said that this change needs to change and we change the figures.
Right.
And then we are saying the only thing under control is opportunities. So can you just explain?
Okay. So opportunities is 100% in our control. Okay. When I say not in our control, doesn't mean that we stop working. What I mean to say is the influence is less. Okay. So when I had given Domino's example of increasing the average order value, the customer decides whether I will buy that cheese, whether I will buy that Pepsi, whether I will buy that sides. Am I right or wrong? Right? The control is in the hands of the customer. But does that mean that Domino's is not putting its effort to do that? There is a beautiful way you need to upsell it. You need to cross-sell it. Okay. How you integrate into your entire product is what the team has to decide, the sales team has to decide, and so on and so forth. And that has to be a part of your strategy, so that you compel the customer to take an action. Example, when we say sales cycle is not in our control. Example, I'm just giving a very hypothetical example. Many of the companies, if you see, to shorten the sales cycle, what they do, sir, आज अगर आप नहीं लेंगे ना, ये आज का ही ऑफर है, कल आप लोगे ना तो ये 10 गुना बढ़ जाएगा. So what is it? That is trying to reduce. If the customer is trying to take a call or decision next week, he is compelling him from next week to this week or today. Sir, ये आज का ऑफर है. Right? So if you see in the market, all these parameters will always play a part. People always find a way how to manage this. So I hope I am able to give some indication to you, Prashant.
Okay, fair. Thank you so much.